Have you ever noticed how some of the strongest people are the quietest ones? They move through life without announcements, without applause, without reassurance. There are seasons when nothing seems to move in your favor. You show up, you stay consistent, yet the world remains silent. This is where resilience is built. Not in motivation, not in noise, but in silence. Maturity is continuing, without needing encouragement. Standing firm, without needing witnesses. You don't announce your struggle. You don't advertise your patience. You carry it quietly. Because strength does not always roar. Sometimes it endures. You trust the process. Even when results are delayed. You keep your values. Even when shortcuts appear tempting. And slowly, without spectacle, you become unshakable. Not because life became easier, but because you became steadier. Have you ever noticed how exhausting it feels when your actions don't match who you really are? You wake up tired, not because of the work, but because of the constant adjustment. Adjusting your words, adjusting your reactions, adjusting yourself to fit expectations that were never yours. This is what misalignment feels like. Maturity begins when you stop negotiating with your core. You no longer say yes to keep the peace while losing your own. You no longer chase approval at the cost of clarity. Inner alignment is quiet. There is no announcement, no dramatic turning point. It shows up in small, consistent decisions. In choosing honesty over convenience. In choosing rest over performance. In choosing truth over comfort. When your inner world and your outer actions begin to match, something settles. Your mind becomes calmer. Your choices become simpler. Your energy stops leaking. You no longer feel the need to explain yourself to everyone. You move with a sense of direction that doesn't require permission. Even when life becomes uncertain, you remain steady. Not because you control the world, but because you are aligned within it. And when alignment is present, peace is no longer something you chase. It becomes the way you live. Have you ever noticed how the most meaningful changes often happen without witnesses? No celebration, no announcement, no moment where the world stops and applauds. You just wake up one day and realize you are no longer who you used to be. You don't react the same. You don't chase the same things. You don't tolerate what once drained you. This is not loss. This is completion. Maturity is not about becoming louder, stronger in appearance, or more convincing. It is about becoming settled. You stop proving. You stop defending. You stop explaining chapters to people who never read the earlier pages. You learn that growth does not always feel victorious. Sometimes it feels quiet, almost ordinary. But that quiet is stability. You've learned when to speak, when to step back, when to conserve energy, when to own your emotions, when to observe without judgment, when to endure without noise, when to align with yourself instead of the world's expectations. None of this was rushed. None of this was loud. And that is why it lasted. You didn't become perfect. You became honest. Honest with your limits. Honest with your values. Honest with who you are. When no one is watching. This is what maturity looks like. When it is real. Not dramatic. Not performative. Not seeking approval. Just grounded. Just clear. Just complete. If you're listening to this, know this. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not missing anything. Some seasons are not meant to be seen by others. They are meant to be lived quietly. This is not the end. It is simply the end of this layer. And when you're ready, there is always another page to turn.